So yeah, man, Doctor Who, the lost episode. Shada by Douglas Adams.
Sweet baby Jesus.
One of only 2 episodes of the Doctor that he actually wrote.
Solely. Got sole credit.
And had sole credit for it.
Yeah, because he did help on...
And he did co-write one other one.
City of Death.
Yes.
Which is another excellent episode.
But he did that under a pseudonym, so his name wouldn't have appeared in the credits.
Yes, exactly.
So he got credit for the Pirate Planet, which was a completed episode.
Yes.
And then this one, which was never finished.
Yes.
Because of what? Some strikes going on at the BBC
stuff,
and
by the time
other issues.
And by the time they got back to it, half the sets were torn apart.
Yeah.
The monsters were disassembled.
Yeah.
And so they just, fuck it, and just moved forward.
And so it was never finished. And
until 2017. And we get to see Tom Baker again as the Doctor. And I own this disc, and I completely forgot about that part.
35 years later, something like that? They came back to it?
In theory, every Doctor, every iteration of the Doctor is in the TARDIS running around.
Right.
Yeah. Even the American version.
But it took that long for them to come back to it.
Yeah.
And actually like restore it and complete it enough that fans could see it, which is why it's called the Lost Episode.
With the cartoon animation, which I liked.
Yes.
It's kind of off-putting, but no, it works.
No, because they were able to reassemble the original cast to do all the dialogue.
Yes.
And they just did animated scenes.
Yeah.
To
flesh everything out.
To complete the episode. All the missing scenes were done. And the animation was cool.
Yeah. And didn't you love at the end when the bad guy gets captured by his own ship and
yes,
and the ship has a female voice.
Yes.
And starts talking about how great her master, the Doctor, is and what he did to her circuits. And
yeah, right?
You are older than I thought. Those are tubes. No,
Time Lords, man.
Hey, hey.
Whatever floats your boat.
Good is good. That's all that...
when Brainiac and his wife did their little exchange.
Yes.
He was satiated and she went to go take care of herself.
Well,
you wouldn't get that from the Doctor.
Maybe she was just too demanding.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe he was just not.
He was too reserved, too held back. No. Didn't let his freak go.
He just didn't give a fuck about her.
Oh no! Why you gotta make it like that?
Hers.
Why you gotta make it like that? Maybe it's just he's too reserved. Brainiac seemed very reserved.
Yeah.
And you just kind of you don't want to let it out, especially because she looks kind of just kind of a plain Jane. She was.
Well, yeah, but still, it was the typical, he got his, and she's going to go take care of herself. It was
the typical plot contrivance.
Well, yes.
Anyway, back to Shada. Oh, my God.
But,
the sexual inadequacies of Harley Quinn's Brainiac, which, that fucking lesbian tripe, just anyway. All right.
It was just a joke, and it was funny. But anyway... No, this was a good one, man, and it's the story behind it is really fascinating.
Yeah,
and because
my one issue is that it was such a slow burn; it was almost fucking boring.
Yeah,
and that's not like when I read Douglas Adams, not watching Hitchhiker's Guide or whatever else.
No, when you read it,
that's not how he writes.
It just goes right along. Yeah,
he could take 5 minutes talking about 1 second in time, but that's 5 pages of greatness.
It's
yeah,
dude. The way he writes is amazing. It's
very. That's the problem. That's the only problem I really have with this episode. But it does come together.
It does.
But it's still.
But it is a long road getting there.
Yeah.
I guess it was originally a 6-episode treatment.
Yeah.
And then they were going to trim it back to 4 episodes, and then it was just never completed.
And then
it was turned into a full-length movie.
Yeah.
In 2017, with the restoration with the animated scenes.
And the adding, yeah.
And I just think it's really cool that they were able to, after 35 some odd years, to reassemble the original cast to do all the dialogue.
We'll need to watch the ones where they just had the audio and they lost the actual tapes.
Yeah,
and they drew it in this style. There's a bunch of Cybermen episodes and stuff, and we're gonna have to watch Tomb of the Cybermen. I know you're gonna love that one.
Oh,
and that's the second Doctor, and I don't know if you'd like War Games. That was the end of the second Doctor, and a lot of the third Doctor, B. Arthur. That was a good doc. She was a good Doctor Who, the third Doctor. No, John Pertwee, he was good too. I liked his. And
actually, some of the ones that I was seeing many moons ago
on Channel 6 at Saturday night at 10:00, right?
Yes, right.
I was young, so it's all right for me to hang out at that time watching TV on a Saturday night.
I was a young adult, early 20s, and
you should have been out.
Was taping it because it was on at a time that I was busy and doing other things, and so I'd come back to it and watch it.
But that taping worked.
Not like my Star Trek premiere. No, that was stupid. Anyway, so no, I'm not as well versed in my Doctor Who as I should be.
Shame.
Yeah, no, really, shame on me because I should be more well versed than I am. I just never took the time. But I did watch a lot of it in my early 20s on the PBS, and it was the John Pertwee run.
Yeah, the third Doctor.
And eventually I got to see the transition episode from Pertwee to Tom Baker.
Robot? I think that was Robot. Yeah. No. The one before that with the Silurians. Not the Silurians, the art...
Well, see, I don't even really remember much about the episode except that it was the first Tom Baker.
Yeah, it was the plastic people again.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I remember he's going through all these different outfits until he settled on the one iconic one. Yeah.
So you know that there's a glam queen that did the writing in that time, because no man would take that long getting an outfit together.
Yeah. But then again, look at what he was transitioning out of. Pertwee's tux thing that he wore.
Oh, I would love to have one of those lime green motherfucking things.
Dapper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Yes. But
because it looked like Chuck Heston's from the Omega Man too.
He's a new Doctor, and he wants to have a new image.
Yeah.
And I mean that. Tom Baker's is just iconic, man. But
I didn't like his later seasons where he had the red coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
No, the original classic, Tom Baker with the hat, the scarf, the long coat.
Yeah. His long coat that was red, didn't look good.
Right.
Just bad. So anyway...
Yeah, man.
This episode was wild.
It was.
It was a lot of Mr. X. And a lot of and a couple of Shyamalan switcheroos that you didn't see coming, and then you're like, oh well, of course, why the fuck wouldn't we have seen that? And then you feel stupid because you didn't
pick up on it.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's total Douglas Adams.
Yeah.
And again, just being the episode that was never completed.
Yes.
That they came back to so long, many years later, and restored and finally put it together. And it was I guess broadcast.
Oh, it was
on BBC or released a video or whatever as a full length movie called The Lost Episode. But its actual title was Shada. Yeah, Shada.
I just have it on disc. I didn't.
Right. I guess in 2018 it was broadcast as Doctor Who: The Lost Episode.
But then the beginning when they showed the old style.
Yes.
And now back to the TARDIS.
Yes.
Good stuff.
And the end, the capper at the end, which
spoilers. Not going to say it. No. You got to watch it to see it. And if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, and if you but yeah.
It was great.
It made it worth sitting through.
Yeah.
It really did, because, oh, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let us know
on
what you
that
think.
happy note, yeah, have you seen it? Are you a Whovian? You like Doctor Who? If you've never seen this one, it's a must watch.
Or are you decide to be non-categorized as a Whovian or a Trekkie or a Trekker, and just like science fiction?
And just like sci-fi in general, yes.
Because you got to see this one. All right. Like, share, subscribe.